want to go. I'll be able to watch the messages so I can keep track of things.
After these messages, we'll be right back. Oh, and here's the other thing I figured out is that if I have the sound up on here, it does a reverb.
Oh, okay.
A really bad one, so I have to turn the sound down.
Or off.
Which is an effect, apparently.
Okay. So I'm just waiting for that to pop up so I can watch video.
Yes. I'm going to turn off Bluetooth.
And hopefully we won't have any problems this time, or are we thinking we still might have issues?
This should solve all the issues, in theory.
Okay.
And I spent on our fake Facebook page over 25 minutes with this.
Okay.
And had no issues.
Okay.
But this is taking a long time.
Switch.
So maybe that might be slow. Well, we've got 19.
19 people?
We had 19 people.
Are we lined up?
We're actually live.
Well, hey guys! If we're live, we better be talking to them rather than just trying to figure out our phones.
We just watch this thing. Because we don't really need to see this, right?
Right. No, we don't need a delay.
So we'll just watch this. We'll make it bigger. We're getting all high tech, which is so fun.
She's getting high tech. I'm just trying to keep up.
Because I decided to actually go out to Facebook and figure out what are you supposed to do for live shows.
It doesn't say that I can go to watch video.
You have to refresh. Oops.
Go back again. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
So
now I can watch us.
Now we have this downloaded software for third-party streaming, blah 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 blah, and it seems to work. So it's so live with Steph and Eileen.
We're here. It's official. We might be a little bit slow beginning, but we're getting there.
And all these folks, all you guys are saying hello, and this is all really slow on our when I'm looking at our Facebook. Can you guys hear us? Because yeah. Or do you guys even see us? I mean, I'm assuming you see us because I can see us.
I can hear it on here.
Oh, hey, look, I've got a pin stuck in.
You're just dangerous.
I just don't know why it's just our screen on our actual thing is frozen, but we'll just keep going with it.
Ooh. Well, it seems to be going through okay here, so we'll just ignore our other screen.
So
and go with
my sister-in-law Andrea says she could see and hear us. Yay! Darla says they could see and hear us. So awesome.
Okay.
Yay!
So can Pat. Okay.
Yay! And Shelly says so. Okay, so what else was I gonna say?
About what?
I don't know.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for showing up, guys.
That's sort of where we are right now.
We appreciate you. And we're going to tell you just how much we appreciate you later on.
A little bit later on. We have a special treat.
We have a special treat for you. So let's dive in. I just want to make just really one quick announcement. We have the one-stop shopping, quilter shopping spree, whatever you want to call it, up, down, all around.
From here, it's down.
From Williamsburg. That's happening February.
That really awesome wedding venue.
Yes. It's February 20th and the 21st. It's a Sunday and a Monday. So,
and it better not be as cold as last year because I will not be able to deal with it.
So plug that on your calendar. Get all of your quilty friends together and make that road trip. Like Steph said, it is really a beautiful wedding venue.
It's wonderful. And they I don't know if they're doing it again. I'm assuming they're going to cater. They had food last year.
Yes.
And they had drinks. We discovered that. That was where we discovered certain important.
That's where Steph discovered rum chata is delicious.
It's good. Oh my gosh.
She does not like alcohol. She doesn't like the flavor of it. But rum chata is like liquid candy. It's a little. It
actually was really good.
She really liked it.
I enjoyed myself thoroughly.
Oh my gosh, who was it that?
It was Katie.
Oh, it was Katie. That's right, Katie from Cresco, Quilter's Garden from Cresco. So she's the one that helped us discover how delicious rum chata is.
Yes.
So,
and now we actually have some at home.
Good evening from Salt Lake, Iowa. So yes, she's got her little own stash at home. So that's awesome. So
that's beside the point.
That's our one announcement that we have.
Yes. And you don't have to drink if you go there, but
no.
Should you need help, I'm sure we would be willing.
We'll get you guys squared away. You know, we're good.
We're going to be in a corner. They're putting us in a corner, though.
Oh, yeah. We're going to be there with
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Iowa Falls is going to be there, and we're going to be it's going to be kind of a cool thing, and we're going to have this little annex area. So I'm super excited to see how it's all going to work out.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah. So, have we caught up on this side? Look at that. We're finally caught up.
Okay, look at that. Okay. We're getting going.
Except for I'm kind of getting used to looking at that.
I think we should be looking at that one anyway.
Yeah. So. Okay, so what do we got today, you guys?
Well, we got our one announcement.
Okay.
So other than that, I don't know that there are really a whole lot of announcements. No. Except stay tuned for the country register, because that's sort of an announcement kind of thing.
Yes. And you guys, it's going to be really nasty weather tomorrow.
Yeah. So
we're going to stay open until we're done with Facebook Live. So if you guys need to run here and get stuff, if you're just here local in town, please do. Because
if you're going to run farther, let us know, because we need to stay then.
Yeah. So come on in, and we'll probably be closing shop about 8.
That's usually about 8 when
8
we
o'clock.
Finally get going.
So we'll stay as late as we can.
We do have one of the flags in, so don't be discouraged if you don't see both flags.
So you guys come on in and get your stuff, because it sounds like it's going to be pretty nasty.
And the thing, Tori has direction from us that if the schools close, we're going to close. Same rules that apply up in Iowa Falls. We're not going to keep people at the shop.
No.
Safety is more important.
Safety is always our number one priority. So, like Steph said, schools close, we close.
Yeah, we don't need anybody out. That doesn't mean that you can't order from home, and we can take care of it when we come in. I will be here at some point in time on Saturday. We'll take care of it and take care of it.
That's right. We do have a website, and there's several things that you can find on our website besides beautiful fabrics.
Yes,
and notions.
Fun tools. You
can sign up for a newsletter, which we're going to be trying to do once a month again. And you can sign up for something else that we're going to talk about later as well.
Pretty cool.
Yep. Okay, Steph, what's your favorite thing?
So my favorite thing is we got more Aurifil 50 weight threaded. So, not it's a huge quantity, but we got it. I'm so excited. We were down to 4.
Like 2?
I think we had 4 of the same color.
Yeah, I was going to say,
or something. I don't know. But
we got more in.
All of this thread that just came in. So excited. So we've got Pat's favorite, which is the Dove, I think, aluminum. We've got
aluminium. Oh, we're getting lots of hearts on that one.
And we have chalk. Ooh. And we have a more yellow one. And here, let me just see if I can get it closer. That is lots of options. I can't do this straight, but there you go. Lots of options. So pretty. There we go. So that is my favorite. I was really excited when all of that came in. So it's not like it's a new thing, but it's so wonderful to have the 50 weight.
And the 50 weight, guys, is great for...
It's great for piecing, especially. That Pat Minnick's favorite weight for piecing is 50 weight. 50 weight is, it's really one of the most versatile weights out there. It can be used for actual quilting. It can be used for the piecing. It can be used for embroidery. It can be used for whatever. But the 40 weight, if you want to go for that, we still have lots of that one in stock, but it is a little bit thicker. So your quilting is going to be a little more pronounced. If you use it for piecing, you're going to have to do some reevaluating, because it does tend to be thicker. It tends to make it harder to iron it, try to keep it as flat. So I probably wouldn't go there as much for piecing aspects of things, but lots of options. You can still use it for embroidery and other things like that.
According to the Big Book of Aurifil,
which we have a big book of Aurifil, or a thin book of Aurifil.
According to the pamphlet from Aurifil, they say that the 50 weight needle turn applique, these are the uses that they say you could do: English paper piecing, hand piecing, bobbin and machine lace, machine applique, straight stitch, zigzag, blind hem, blanket stitch, machine embroidery, dense machine quilting, subtle machine and long arm quilting, basting, whole cloth and micro quilting, dense background designs. They recommend, they recommend an 80-12 microtex sharp universal quilting or denim needle. Use 50 weight in the bobbin when you do that. And for a long arm, you're going to use a 4.0 long arm needle and use the 50 weight in the bobbin as well.
And I love having this information right at our fingertips.
And if you ever forget all that information, because you should memorize that, right? You can always just stop by. Look at that. Flash it. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you
Look
see it?
close.
Look closely. Memorize all that. Okay, now, this
Pause.
time, what do you use the 50 weight for? Oh,
Stuff.
you know what we didn't do? I don't think they saw the question. Did you guys see the question? The question of the night is, what is your go-to pattern when you need to make a quick quilt? Quick quilt. What is your go-to pattern when you need to make a quick quilt? Go-to pattern. Go. Mine's a Jelly Roll Race Quilt.
I can answer for Pat. Oh, Henry.
Oh, Henry. Anyways, guys, if you want to know what other weights are good for and what you use them for and all that kind of good stuff, just we got a pamphlet. So
Do we have a lot of those, or is it just the one?
I think we only have one left. Okay. So I might have to see if we can't get a hold. And actually, I think it might be on their website too. So lots of options.
No, we still have the Quilter Select and all that, but I was just excited about that.
Nancy says Disappearing 9 Patch is her go-to. That one is actually a really good one too.
Pat's was O. Henry. I was right.
All right. So, what is my favorite thing?
Yeah, what is your favorite thing?
So, a little story.
There's always a story.
There's always a story because, that's how I roll. So, anywho, I was at home working yesterday. And I set myself up at the kitchen table or the dining room table where I can have my big TV in front of me and watch TV as I'm working because, you gotta have something.
It makes work a lot more interesting.
And Cooper, my son, was home, and we kind of really love, like, Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit and that kind of thing. So I'm like, well, let's watch The Hobbit. And his friend John came over, so we're all watching The Hobbit, and then Smaug, and then whatever because I think there's, like, 4 total movies for that. And then we led into Lord of the Rings. So, anyway, Smaug, if you guys don't know what that is, it's this big old scary dragon that lives in the mountains with all of his gold, and they're trying to, like, get back and blah, 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 blah. I come in today, okay, and Darla says, oh, we got this package. So, after helping people, and when I say people, I mean Steph's mom and Cheryl and Irma.
It's a yay token.
Yes.
Kurt liked log cabins.
Yeah. Oh, log cabin, that's a good one. Okay, so anyways, so they all leave, and then I open this box up, and this comes in. This is our shop kit. Can you see that?
Well, here, maybe I'll take it out.
I think we can take it. Let's take it out. This is our shop kit. This is from
maybe just this guy. Would that be easier?
No, let's take out.
I'll take the fabric you showed that.
Yeah. This is from In the Beginning Fabrics. This is their kit for this pattern here that we're going to be getting. Because, this fabric is amazing. And I have a friend in Illinois that she has been doing some bags, some purses and totes, similar to this kind of fabric that somebody picked up in Ireland, I think. And I'm thinking that I'm going to ask her to make me a bag out of this. But this is so cool. And so I, of course, had to turn on the music. So this is the border. Where's the panel? Is the panel not included?
Maybe that's in that other. I don't know. I didn't see any panel.
Oh, guys. We might have a
delay.
snafu here.
Unless it's inside there.
Is it inside? Is this... Oh, but there's a really cool panel that's not part of that. Oops. What happened? I accidentally hit a button. We hit buttons. There we go.
No hitting buttons.
So, anyways, this is our... Ooh. We gotta flip it this way so they can see the dragons. Dragon.
So it's like the tails on the bottom and dragons on the top.
Can you see that? Look how cool that dragon fabric is. And there's a panel that goes with it, which I don't understand.
Does not seem to be currently located with everything else.
So we're going to have to contact them. Now we're pulling everything apart because dang it.
We should have done this beforehand.
I found it.
Yay! Token. Oh, good. It was hiding. It was in the black. No wonder.
Okay. I'm so excited. And I ordered the whole thing because it is really, really cool. So if you guys have Tolkien fans, if you have, Lord of the Rings and all that kind of stuff, The Hobbit, or if you have Dungeons and Dragons fans, yes, Pat, I would like to make it for you.
We already had this discussion.
So this is the coolest thing ever. So, of course, I had to listen to The Hobbit, the soundtrack, and yeah,
Plan ahead. Here, I'll just take care of this.
It's so cool. So anyways, that's my favorite thing. I hope you enjoyed it. Now on to our show.
The rest of our show.
It's just such a cool. I'm such a dork, but it was like perfect timing because it's like we just.
You were right in that frame of mind. It sort of flowed.
It flowed. Okay, so let's share some of the things. Do we want to talk about this?
Let's do that.
Okay, you go for it.
Okay, so we've talked about it before. It is time to sign up for Emma. Now, our wonderful Pat Minnick is actually leading this girl. And so we are looking forward to this actually starting in May. So sign up is available online. You can come in and sign up. It's $25 just to save your spot because there's only so many spots we can do.
Yes.
We will be doing it here
and
in
Iowa Falls. Yes.
Both of us will be doing it. So you can do it from either store. I know ours will be completely blue. They will have
we're going to have some different color waves there, but I think we're going to have some. And remember, guys, this guy here is all batik.
All batik. It is awesome.
And we've already seen, because they've sent us the shop sample for the quilt, and Pat has it, which I need to go. Yeah. Anyways.
86 by 86.
Yes.
So it's a good size. If you want to make it a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller, it's just a matter of adjusting your borders and things like that.
Hi, James Bell. I just saw your name pop up there. How are you? He's out in Oregon.
Oh, okay.
Kurt, it's a friend of Kurt and I.
Okay.
Kurt and mine. So, anyway,
okay.
Do you want to show him the second? I think we should show him the second page.
So, the second page that we have, we'll show you down the breakdown of the blocks. So, block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, basically what you're going to be doing for each month, all the way through the 12th, when you're putting it all together.
Oh, Carol said that she ordered the book that we read last time. Oh, isn't that a great book? Yeah, I love that book.
She may or may not have received it yet. But...
Oh, I love it.
See, you never know what you might find here.
Golden Girls for the win. Oh, and by the way, there is a website where you can take a little test, and I can't remember what the website is. I think it was Rayanne from our Quilting 101 class. She actually found it, and so we took the quiz on our last Quilting 101, and it turns out I'm Sophia.
Oh, okay.
Who would have thought?
I wouldn't have guessed that. But...
Yeah, Tori and I are both Sophias.
Did she actually take the test?
She didn't, but she thinks she's Sophia, so.
Yeah, and I've been told I'm Rose.
So, yeah, there you go.
So,
right.
I mean, that's other people's opinions. I don't know. I should take the test. But...
Oh, Darla says she's a Lord of the Rings geek. Oh, Ginger got the book, too! That is so
That's
cool.
hilarious. We could have a read-in sometime instead of sewing and a read-in.
What book can we read next time? What
book
would you guys like us to read next time?
Yeah. We're not reading the whole Tolkien series.
Lord of the Rings?
No.
Anybody?
No.
We could just do a chapter.
Nor are we going through a Doctor Who episode.
Ooh, they do have Doctor Who books. They do. They're like fan books. So they're really cool. They're really cool.
So.
Oh, Yellow Brick Road is what Julie DeBauer says is her go-to pattern. And that one, Miss Sally Clayton, that's a go-to pattern for her too.
Oh, yeah. That's always a popular.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
We're just going.
We got lots of Lord of the Rings geeks out there today, so we might just be on track here with our dragons.
I love it. It's so cool. It's so cool. Okay, so what is my favorite thing? Oh, we did that. We talked about Emma.
Any other questions about Emma? We've got it out there. Just go online, type in Emma, and it should show up.
Yep, so registration.
Block of the month. It starts in May. We'll be getting the materials in April. We may be insane if we're cutting that much, but... we will be ready by May as long as the fabric comes in.
That's right. I think we should talk about Country Register.
Okay. So, there's no food this time, I'm sorry to say. But...
I'm sorry.
She's sorry.
I was hungry.
This Country Register, new one is out. We're always excited. She loves the snowman.
I love the snowman.
He's on both sides.
He's so cute.
So, anyway, this month, I talked about it last time. We're going to talk about it again because I think it is so awesome. It is the Mystery Quilt. We are talking 2022 Mystery Quilt, Part 1. Now, I think there's only going to be 2 parts, so I think it's just the first 4 months of the year.
But that's the mystery. We could be surprised with Part 3.
We don't know. So, it talks about blocks 1 and 2. And I have a list of the fabric you're going to need. It's also listed here. So if you come in and you decide to do this mystery quilt with us,
You get a mystery discount.
You get a mystery discount.
We're not going to divulge what that discount is, but let me just say, it's worth your while.
It's worth your while. It's going to be fun. And we were just discussing what we're going to do with all our mystery quilts. We're not sure, but we have a plan. Or we're going to, we're going to get
We're formulating a plan, and this plan may or may not include somebody to judge it.
Mm-hmm.
Not that we're judgy people.
We'll get somebody else to be judgy.
Yeah. Because we're not judgy people. Yeah.
But it involves a get-together.
Some sort of get-together.
Yes.
And our folks at Iowa Falls, we're going to be offering the same mystery discounts as well. So we announced at the Quilt Club last Saturday, and we had quite a few ladies picking up the magazines and
checking it out.
You want to decide what color scheme you want to go for, and let's just say it's gonna be fun.
I helped Marlis choose hers. I was having a blast because the things that we know our fabric here. We have been around this fabric, some cases for a very long time.
It talks to us,
but
not really.
It never ceases to amaze me how we can always combine it in a new direction based on a different focus fabric or a different theme or a different pattern.
Or when something new comes in.
Or one new thing comes in and all of a sudden it opens up a whole new set of windows.
Which we're going to be looking at a little bit later too.
Yes. But anyway, I showed you these blocks last week. Okay? So this is your first block.
Our turn dash.
Turn dash. It just involves two of the fabrics. I chose two different colors to represent the darker color. But you can, as long as you get 2.5 yards of the darker color and 2.5 yards of the lighter color, you're good. Then these are much smaller quantities. We've got, so you'll need 20 of these blocks, 32 of these blocks.
Okay, you're answering Darla's question about quantities.
Aha, that's listed also. But these quantities, you'll need 1/4 of a yard, 1/4 of a yard, 1/3 of a yard, 1/3 of a yard, and 1/2 a yard.
Monica,
so all those are on there.
Monica, I don't think the country register is available online, but we can get one mailed out to you. Or come in and see us. I haven't seen you in a long time, Monica, so come in and see us. And Denise, yes, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy book would be amazing. That is a great book, too. Yeah, I agree.
Short books.
42.
And then some of the other colors that I had for the mystery quilt, for blocks that I don't know how they're going to be used. God darn it, I pooped myself.
She's got a pin in there.
Got a lot of pins in there. So you need a 4-color change of hue. So whatever colors you decide to go with, we've got those. And with our wonderful new quilt cotton shots, we've got great changes of those. Several of them have at least 2 or 3, and we can just fit something else in there.
I'm missing my pointer.
Oh, okay. You need one amount. This one is 1/4 of a yard of green. So, and the only clue on that one is that this one could be a stem. And then I have chosen G as my focus fabric. So that's my fabric that I chose at one of the cave.
That's a beautiful cave one. I actually really like that one.
It's my favorite one of all of his.
Yeah.
So anyway, that is my focus. And the others, she talked about whether you need small prints or a lighter color, darker color, just all the various. So those are my color schemes for this. So hopefully you guys will think it's going to be as much fun as I think it's going to be. I need to get sewing because I've only gotten a couple done. But we have this 2-month period
to get it done.
To get 20 and 32 blocks done. Excuse me.
She's choked up about it.
I am. I'm so excited. Anyway, I think this is going to be a lot of fun, and I think we could have a lot of fun with our get together at the end of it, because
I think so.
Obviously, this is going to get done now that I think about it at the end of April, and what starts in May.
Sure.
Emma.
Oh yeah, Emma. Block
So
of the month.
this
This
is
is
like
perfect.
a prequel to Emma.
This is a prequel to, yes, that's so true. That is so true.
Anyway,
And
it'll be good then.
remember, if you go to Iowa Falls or Story City and pick up your fabric, you just have to let us know it's for the block of the month, for the, not block of the month, for the Mystery Quilt. Then you will get a mystery discount. Okay, so keep that in mind, and that doesn't mean you have to get all your fabrics from us. Just some of your fabrics. Of course, you want to shop your stash too. But you know what? Sometimes getting new fabrics for something mysterious is kind of fun. So
you never know what's gonna happen.
Oh, Pam, I hope you get better, Pam. I'm so sorry. Oh, okay, Pam.
Oh.
Get well soon.
Order
But keep
online.
watching.
We'll send you stuff to
That's
do.
right. That is right. And if you guys order online, indicate in the note section that you want a country register, and we'll ship one with you. How about that? Okay.
Yeah.
That might solve some of the problems. So.
And if you need a list of things, okay, this is just in my handwriting, and I will retype it up. But maybe you can freeze your screen or something. I don't know. I can't seem to get it dark enough there. Hopefully, but fabric A, 10 fat quarters or 2.5 yards. Fabric B, 10 fat quarters, 2.5 yards. Fabric C is 1/4 of a yard. Fabric D is a neutral, and that's 1/4 of a yard. E is a dark color, and that's 1/3 of a yard. D2 is a medium neutral, and that's 1/3 of a yard. F is 1/2 a yard. C is 1 1/4 yard. I'm sorry, that's G. G is 1 1/4 yards. H is 1/4 yard of each different tone, so 4 different tones, and then there's I that's green, that's 1/4 of a yard. Fabric J is 1/2 a yard, and that's a neutral. And then we are just voting to do borders and back bindings, and all that at the end.
You guys in the country register, they tell you basically you need 20 fat quarters, 10 that are light, 10 that are dark. And that goes into more detail there, and approximately 6.5 yards of total of fabrics. So if you have fat quarters, you're going to need 20 of them, essentially. So, and maybe
you can do it however you want.
Yeah.
I couldn't wrap my mind around 10 different neutrals at that point in time. So I chose 2.5 yards.
That is the country register mystery quilt. Come and get your country register either at Iowa Falls, sewing. You can come in here. You can also go into Simply Mace here in Story City because they carry them there. So when we run out, which we are going to, you guys can go into Simply Mace to get that. So you have the boutique and their cafe. I'm not sure which one carries it, but anyways,
I know the cafe does.
Either one. All right, guys. So remember how Steph said that sometimes when we see people pairing things together, we're like, oh, I never thought of that. Or like when we get new stuff in, and then we're like, oh, that goes so well with what we just got in over there or what we've had for a little bit. So basically that kind of happened today. We got in this new line, and it's from, let me just pull it over here because it's so stinking pretty. Okay, so we got in this new line from Michael Miller and also Wyndham. Okay, and these are the beautiful colors. Oh, thank you. That came in. So you see this kind of like, I don't know.
Mosaic.
Yes, it's called, thank you. It's called Mosaic. And then this is called Spectrum. So you see these gorgeous, just these absolutely beautiful.
They're very bright and vibrant. They're
so beautiful.
Makes me think of Easter and spring.
Yeah, but more jewel tones. So these are more jewel tones than pastels, which in my head, that's what I think of Easter. Well, but anyways, these are so beautiful and gorgeous. And so I was looking at that and I'm like, oh, these are so pretty. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to cut like 1/2 yard because I can make fat quarters out of them. And then I started looking over in the corner of the store where we have our cotton couture pearlized stuff. And I go, oh my gosh, look how beautiful these things are with our pearlized cotton couture. Look how gorgeous that is.
So your quilt can all of a sudden have a lot of dimension.
Look how pretty that is, you guys. Isn't that gorgeous? And then you're mixing it up with, like these purples, the pinks. You've got, I think, this turquoise has got to be like my favorite so far. But you got kind of this turquoisey look. But just look how beautiful this pearlized looks. Isn't that just gorgeous? Let me see. get that lighting right so you can see that pearlization. So then I started looking and going, what in the world pattern would I do with it? So of course I go to Villa Rosa because that's the easiest thing. And like what I cut wouldn't work for this, so you'd have to be more specific. Now, remember, Villa Rosa patterns, the actual, like what they have on here is never as pretty as what you can do. So you have to use your imagination.
You have to be able to do better.
Yes. So I thought this would be absolutely fabulous for that. And using these large prints, you can get in the mosaic tile that this guy, one of these guys in here. You've got these purples, the pinks, the blues.
We held the pinks up.
I don't think we held the pinks up. Let's hold the pinks up. Oh, it's just so yummy. They all work so well together. And I just thought that would be a really cool pattern to do. So then I started thinking, you know what? Valentine's Day is coming up. And we have this really cute, because I actually had an online order for this fabric, so that's the reason why I was looking at it. But we've got this super cute, this is from Henry Glass, Valentine's Day No Me's. It's called No Me Love. And we have this all over tossed, and then combine it with these really pretty other fabrics here. Look at that. And I thought this one would be a great one as well for that. So you see the different combinations, and actually, let's back this train up, because the other ones that I really thought would work well for the mosaic are these guys. So these are, oops, no, this one. There we go. So Villa Rosa's, this 2M, and then Love Bugs. Don't you think those would be like super cute for that? $2 patterns, guys. Can't go wrong with these. And if you don't use it, you have a cute pattern for $2.
Yes.
So
you can be creative with it.
Yeah. So you've got these guys and this really cute tone on tone, which you cannot see. Push your camera.
Want me to try and get it closer?
Yeah. Can you do that? So super cute white tone on tone.
There, maybe you can get some of it.
But that just works beautifully. And I think that.
Well, do we have the red
salad,
one? The red one might be
here we
easier to see. This white is the same as the red.
Same as the red. Isn't that beautiful?
That you can actually see.
I love that.
And it looks like it's just glowing in almost.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very cool.
Love, love, love. So then I thought, okay, Valentine's Day, this would be great. But then we got St. Patty's Day. And these, I think, right now, actually are some of my favorite, besides the dragon fabric that just came in, because that is really way cool. This is some of my really favorite fabrics because, I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm a Guinness girl. I love Guinness.
She's Irish.
And, well,
and Scottish and...
Yeah, I don't know. My DNA might have differences of opinion on that.
Her alcohol ability says she's Irish.
I'm Irish and German. You know, you kind of have to roll with that.
For that.
Yes. Anyways, super cute. And again, I went to my Villa Rosa pattern, and I found this pattern. Pinch me. How perfect is that? So then we've got
be really creative.
This green and cream kind of polka dot. We've got this cute shamrock on wood, and all this is from Henry Glass. How awesome that is. And this really amazing plaid, which if you cut on the bias would be great for binding. That. And then I'm like, you know what? We need more of a solid green. And then look over to our Cotton Shot.
Amazingly enough, the Cotton Shot rides again.
The Cotton Shot is amazing, guys. Cotton Shot's from Benartex, and it
fits
everything.
It even acts as stained glass windows in some cases.
Yes, they do. You know who you are if you know what we're talking about. Anyway, so this Pinch Me pattern from Villa Rosa. If you guys have this, if you don't, come in and get it. It is super easy, very simple, and I don't know, maybe
2M.
Yeah, 2M.
Love bugs, and garden salad.
And remember, the Villa Rosa pattern examples aren't always as pretty as what you can
look
make
at
them.
the design, not at the colors.
Correct.
Because I honestly think they choose these fabrics to be bad so that we feel good about ourselves, because no matter what we do has to be better than what they've chosen. In a few cases, they might be okay. But in a lot of cases, they're just, we've got to be able to do better. Maybe we need to show them how well we do.
So Pam said that she spent half a day at Villa Rosa last August, and she says a great bunch of gals. And that, I've heard that. Denise from Iowa Falls says that, she's chatted with them over the phone, and they're absolutely just wonderful. And I do know that when I send in like an order, when Denise sends an order, we get them like right away. So usually if we are waiting for a Villa Rosa pattern, it's because we've ordered it from like a third-party distributor. And, so I actually prefer ordering it directly from them. Yeah. So anyways, and then Rachel, you made the Lily Pinch me last year? Lil Pinch. I think that was meant to be Little Pinch. So last year. So that is so cool. Did you like that pattern?
Yeah. How did that pattern go for you?
I'm assuming it looks easy, so I'm assuming it's easy.
Yeah, she said a little. Did you want to do any other fabrics, or did you want to go through this?
We've done those.
That's what we did. Guess what came in?
More UNI fabric. We have more UNI fabric at both shops. So if you are in need of UNI fabric,
what? The purples?
The purples. Look, that's kind of pretty.
Well, and we still have, I don't know, we might not have that batik anymore. Because we had a batik that went really well. No, I think we do still have the yellow.
The cotton couture purple probably would work really well too. That looks really good. Okay, sorry. See, that's what happens here. We just kind of like see something go, ooh. We're kind of crazy like that. Hey, we have somebody coming in. Come on in. Oh, you're grabbing a country register. So we have a guy that just walked in, and his wife just sent him in to get a country register. You guys, that is so awesome.
I love that.
Whoever that is,
whoever's their husband, I want to know. We're giving you a big thumbs up. That's awesome.
And your husband is awesome, because that was very sweet of him to go out to do that for you. So, anyways,
he's just trying to sneak in quietly.
There's no sneaking in here.
No, we've got eyes everywhere.
We have eyes everywhere. All right, guys.
And we wanted to talk about this too.
Oh, right. So we're going to clear the deck here because we're going to show you guys something that... Ooh, let's go that.
It's been around here for just a little while, but one of my favorite designs, and that's this pattern.
It's called Cobblestone Street, and it's a free pattern out on our website. So remember I said that you can get more than just shopping done on our website. There's free patterns out there, and this is one of them.
And if you like knitting, there's even a couple of things there for knitting.
Mm-hmm. So, and this one...
But this one is the Fiorella. Now, we still have some of this fabric on Bolt. We have a light one and a dark one, and a couple that actually go pretty well with it.
Do you want me to go grab them?
You can if you want. But it's one of them is this one. But all those colors that you just saw in that last part are all in this one. This is our last 10-inch square. I actually have one of these at home. I wanted to get 2 of them and make this a really big quilt, and I started thinking, yeah, I'll be lucky if I get one done. So we still have one here. It's $42. It is awesome. I have no doubt that you will thoroughly enjoy this. Now, you would need cream, just a cream in between if you want to copy that. But that's the same fabric right there. But it goes with everything. And then that's the other one.
One of these would be great for backing, I think, on this quilt.
Oh, I think easily. Yeah. Plus we have that other blue one that's sort of metallic that would also go really well.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
But I think anybody, first come, first serve on this guy. So if you want dibs now, great, but also go online. You can buy it that way and either pick it up or we can mail it out. So
okay, so Pat says that's your son-in-law. So okay, that's Laura's.
That must have been Kate. Well, there's Casey.
My dad's going to go get it for me. So it's Laura's husband.
So Casey would go. Yeah.
Thank you.
What a good guy.
Okay, so last chance on that guy, and look what we just got in.
Finally, all these things are coming in that we've been waiting for. Extra large stripology. We have been waiting on this one. I know we had one person waiting for it specifically, and she's been called.
So here's kind of the funny thing, and it's not really funny. It's actually like dramatically tragic. I got a notification saying that R&K, which is who Quilter Select's distributor is going to be shipping our mats tomorrow during the snowstorm. So we may or may not be getting them a year later.
We've been crying so hard. And they called and told us, oh yeah, they're coming in right before inventory. And I said, I just don't want them here because I don't want to inventory them.
Yeah.
And she's like, don't worry about it. I'm like, okay. I'm like, we'll get them on the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th.
It's the 13th?
It's
14th.
the 14th.
It's going to be 14th. And it might not be the 14th if it's really nasty weather. But
right. So if they come early, we might have them.
We hope. So if anybody has been waiting for these, and we have, because I'm hoping they've included the large mats, so that if you guys have seen our poor pathetic mat that we have on our cut counter, you will know that we are in desperate need of these mats.
Come support your local pharmacy, or not pharmacy, Habit. Been there all day. To your local quilt shop. Oh, we're so sad.
It's so sad. It's so sad. So you guys, we're so excited. I'm super excited. I might have to brave the snowstorm just to make sure that it comes in because, oh my gosh.
Dwayne was so excited. He started ripping up on that.
Really? I didn't even notice that.
And you can't see it very well, but I got this corner. This is, Dwayne, my husband is waiting to put that thing in. He knows how much we hate it.
And if you guys know the story behind this mat, me and all of my, wonderful wisdom thought, I really want to have the mat inlaid into the counter so it doesn't move around on us, and it won't move around.
It's a safety thing.
Oh yeah, it won't move around on us if we glue it down. Well, you know what? Mats wear out. And it's probably going to be a pain in the butt to pull up. So, fortunately, Dwayne is kind enough to take care of that for us.
But the thing is, if we don't have to worry about ruining it, we could probably heat it.
Well, yeah, he's gonna have to heat it up.
But yeah, it's
so. Oh, Pat, she says shift happens. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump to. Actually, no, I want to talk about this. This is a magazine that we just got in. It's called Piecework, and it is a kind of a cross stitching, embroidery, knitting magazine, and it's got some really great articles. It's got some patterns in here, and it is just a fabulous little book. Look at this lace.
Oh my gosh,
look at that lace shawl. So that's the pattern, that's the shawl. So if we have any knitters out there, there's probably some crochet stuff in here, but it also goes into like some history of like embroidery and stuff like that. So there's some really great articles in here. So you guys, and I think we have a last edition of 1 or 2 left of that too. So these are great little magazines: Ancient Dyes, Hungarian Heritage, North African Knitting, and more. So these are great little magazines to pick up, and they're $9.99 or $10. So there you go. Anyways, I want to share that with you. Oh, look at these gloves.
Of course, you may just be able to read the whole thing is because she's showing you every page.
I'm a giver. That's how I roll. Anyways, so this is a really fun magazine, and you guys should take a look at that. But now I'm going to get to... Oh, no, wait.
But wait, there's more.
We also got more of these little guys in. It's all that screwdriver. It's this little screwdriver, and it's got little, things that you can plug in to get the different sizes, Phillips, and all that kind of good stuff. So anyways, these are back in stock.
As long as we're going to be interrupting for all kinds of things. You will be noticing soon that everyone that works here will be having a name tag.
Oh.
Because Tori very creatively made name tags for all of the gnomes
I'm gonna put a plug in
that are working here. So, Go State Stan is our manager, our gnome manager. Because you have to have someone to manage all these little goofy guys.
And can I put a plug in for her real quick?
Of course.
Okay. So if you guys don't know Tori is my niece, her daughter. And she is in...
graphic design?
Yes, thank you. Graphic design school right now. And she is in desperate need of internship hours. So what that means for you guys is you have somebody who can design quilts for you for free. She's not supposed to get paid, correct?
I think she can get paid.
Okay.
I don't think it's against the rules for her to get paid because some people are doing it. That's their job too. But
Right.
But anything that she can do that can challenge her
graphic design
abilities. We had someone come up and say, our farm needs a new logo. She met somebody at Quickstar and is designing a new logo for their barbecue place. So I mean, it's just anything that you think could be graphic design worthy.
So if you guys would love to have a custom made label to put on your quilts, maybe give her a contact and shoot us at
we can help you get in touch with her.
Yeah, we'll get in touch with you and her so you guys can work together, because she does need to get those hours in.
And things got a little confused for her entire class. Mm-hmm. They did not know last spring they were supposed to be setting up internships. They were taking a class called Internship Prep. And that internship prep, they thought was supposed to help them get internships. But that's not how it's supposed to be. They said, well, now you already have your internships. You'll be able to do those next semester. And they all went,
no, we're supposed to graduate next semester.
Exactly. So we're just trying to help her get some hours. And she did already she got 40 of her hours or somewhere around there. She designed the entire DMAC ICI, which is their food department. They have a 40-some page magazine that she has already designed, and she was chosen by the teacher to do that. So I thought, professor is probably not a teacher.
So you guys, if you are in need of somebody to help you design either a quilt, a label, or whatever it might be, maybe you want to do a family reunion T-shirt that you need designed. That shirt that Steph wore last week, Pivot, she designed that.
Her designed that.
So if you guys want to help out, just let us know, and we'll get you guys in contact with her, so that way she can graduate and make lots of money for us to live on her.
Exactly. She's going to support us in our old age. She's got to be able to make enough money to support you and your alcohol habit when you go into old folks' home.
Alcohol habit.
It's not a bad thing. It's not
I don't know how I feel about that.
Anyways. At least you'll have her come visit. She won't visit me.
That's true. So you guys, now I'm going to tell you something very cool. So I was doing some thinking last week about how awesome our group is. And I wanted a way for us to say thank you for spending time with us every Thursday night. A lot of you guys are here every Thursday night, or you're rewatching our stuff. And you guys, honestly, we're just a bunch of goofballs. And I can't believe I can't believe that you guys enjoy hanging out with us. We enjoy hanging out with you. So we wanted to say thank you. And so I am trying this. Hopefully it's going to work. If not, we'll figure out a different way to get this done. But I kind of want to make it fun. So if you go out to our webpage, so itsotempting.com, and you click on the newsletter section, in the newsletter section, there is a space in there for Facebook Live community. Okay. So here's where it's going to be kind of secretive, because only you guys that are watching Facebook Live are going to be able to have access to what I'm going to tell you. So every month, there's going to be a secret password, secret code. Okay. And we're going to tell you that secret password, secret code on every single live that we do for that month. So this one is Eagle 5. The word eagle and the number 5. Okay. There's no upper, lower case, blah, blah, blah. None of that matters. Just plug that in.
All in caps or all in lowercase.
Doesn't matter. Just plug it in. Eagle 5. Okay. So the month of January, go out there. You'll put your name, your email, because we have to send something. We have to have a place to send something to you. So there's going to be a mystery gift, a gift sent to you. And that's just letting us know that you've watched. And this is our way of saying thank you.
And the code will probably be given at different points in time during the show. It won't always necessarily be at the end.
Correct. But. So the secret code is Eagle 5. And so hopefully you guys will think this is kind of fun and inclusive, and encourage your friends to join and
you
watch.
Don't have to watch live.
No.
You can watch it at any point in time.
Yes.
And you can go plug it in, and it will be good for like another month, right?
Yeah, so whatever the thing is, and I don't want to tell you what it is because I want it to be a surprise.
It is only one per customer though.
One per customer, but you'll see expiration dates, blah 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 blah, all of the nitty gritty detail, blah 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 blah. So anyways, I just wanted to say, we just want to say thank you and
Yes.
how much we appreciate you, because you guys come in, you're like, oh, I watch your live. I'm like, you do? Really? That's so cool.
That's awesome.
And, you know, the things that we talk about on the live, we're going to try to find a spot in the shop, in each shop, if both shops have it, that we're going to put that stuff, because I know, you know, for our employees, which I hate that word. I don't want it to be employees.
Co-workers?
Our family. For our family that works here, because y'all, they're just family. For a family that works here, they're like, oh, we saw this on live. And they're like, oh, well, where's it at? So we're going to try to make that more accessible
Maybe
too for you.
a live location.
A live location. A live location. Anyways, so you guys, that is pretty much it for us tonight. I don't see, there's no more squirrels running around. I promise you. I don't think. Do we have any other squirrels?
Oh, no, we have a couple of ideas for Tori, though.
Oh, good.
Thanks, guys.
Yay. Laura Carlson could use some help. Luann is saying Hamilton County peace officers could use her help. Oh, and thanks, Julie. We try to be fun. Like I said, we're just a bunch of goofballs, and, you know.
Monica, we will make sure that I have at least one here that I can copy no matter what we need as far as directions for the quilt. We'll make sure that you can.
And Denise is going to be doing the same thing at Iowa Falls too.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, because, oh my gosh, this is so much fun.
I'm so excited about this mystery quilt. I have never done a mystery quilt, and it's one of those things where it's very hard for me to let go and not. You know, I get to choose my fabrics.
I might choose my fabrics in the new fabrics that just came in.
Oh.
With the pearlized. Because there's a
Oh.
really pretty green in there.
This could be interesting. There's all kinds, guys. There's just so many options, and you can choose your focus fabric from one of your favorites at home, and then come in here and get the rest.
Yeah.
Or however you want to do it.
However you want to do it.
Yeah.
I remember I did a quilt class where you didn't know what you were making, and you came in every month to make a row, and you didn't really understand what you were doing, but you had to pick out all the fabrics ahead of time. So I guess it was a little bit of a mystery type thing.
Mm-hmm.
But when I got there and it started putting it together, I'm like, well, this isn't going to work. So I had to go find more out of my stash, so I don't know. It's the hunt. That's part of the fun.
It really is. I mean, I had so much fun helping Marlis trying to find everything.
Oh, I love
and
Marlis.
It's in the same place. Oh gosh, she and I had a heck of an afternoon. It was fantastic.
I love Marlis.
It was so much.
If you
fun.
guys know who Marlis is, you know she's a pretty sweet lady.
Kick in the pants.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was all good. So thank you very much for responding and helping Tori out. And any suggestions you have as far as that's concerned, we'll make sure they get passed on to her if she's not paying attention, which I don't think she is because she just texted me a little while ago. So
because remember, guys, we need somebody to take care of us in our dotage.
Yes.
Or will we go to the crazy farm?
Well, they can visit us there too. We'll probably be together.
All right, you guys. So thanks so much for hanging out with the best quilt shop owners here in Story City and in Iowa Falls.
We'll see you next week. Same so time, same so place.
Bye, guys.
Bye.